But, I think of all the tools I have now. And when I think back to that person before, because when I heard Michelle run through all of those accomplishments when she introduced me, I'm like, wow, I know you're mine. I know I'm next, but who is that? Who is that girl? And most of them, I did during our global pandemic, because I went deep, y'all. And yes, I have a 30-year career as a project manager at the same organization, and I've managed hundreds of healthcare projects, and I'm still blown away by going back to school after 20 years. And that was 20 long life years, y'all, from high school to college. I decided to go back to school, and you know what? I graduated magna cum laude, baby. And yeah, I'm excited about that and giving myself a pat on the back, because this girl barely got out of high school. And when I think about the fact that not only did I get my PMP and spiritual fitness certifications that same year, all by working full-time and raising my daughter, able to use that degree along with being able to create things, create projects, step by step by step. And there was this time in my life when other people's voices would say things to put me down. Every day after school, I get on that bus, I tried to find which one I'd be safer on, because I was practically standing next to the bus driver, almost on his lap, to avoid the next attack. I was terrified. Just waiting for them to start. Squeezed my eyes closed. I held my breath. Maybe I'll just disappear. If I hold my breath, maybe they won't see me. And then it started. You're so fat. Go on a diet. Kill yourself. Yeah, those words, they kept circling my brain. And I was just hoping that I can jump far away from the bus, that her spit won't hit my hair this time. I would come home every day, throw myself on the bed and cry. Why does everybody hate me? Why do I hate me? I wouldn't dare tell my parents. I just cried and choked it down. Another bag of those orange cheesy Doritos. Drug of choice. By show of hands, how many people have heard nasty, vicious words from others? They ever get in your head? Did you ever become the bigger bully to yourself? Or use food to numb the pain? Well, there I was. And it took me a long time to understand the distinction between what was me and what was somebody else's perception of me. I felt like I was dead inside. I couldn't look up. I couldn't see. I wouldn't speak up. I wouldn't stand up. And I didn't show up because of what I chose to believe. Back August 2019, I was attending a wellness event for my organization, and this woman came into my life. And she was on stage inviting me into my future. And in that very moment, I realized, based on what she was saying, that I can listen to the bad or I can listen to the good. I can listen to what someone else believes me to be, or I can listen to who I'm going to become. And as the words fell out of her mouth, I began to realize I get to choose. And just because they said all of those things, it doesn't mean they're true. So I found live Intensati classes in New York City. I immersed myself in personal and spiritual development training and coaching. 5,333 hours and $56,333 to be exact so far. I started journaling and practicing Intensati, saying positive affirmations, and I even got a therapist and learned how to start forgiving myself. I worked hard, y'all. And then came a time, and it wasn't overnight. I made it my soul's purpose to use my voice to help others on their healing journey, from breaking points to breakthroughs. But most importantly, allow them to love themselves exactly how they are and for who they are, and to help them to start feeding their hungry heart with self-love instead of empty calories. So that's my story.